welcome back to Experiencing God. This is actually chapter 10, so we are halfway through. I am so pleased that you came back and you're continuing to listen to these videos. This chapter is about experiencing God when looking at other people, which is almost similar to what I said in the previous video. You could first go to Numbers chapter 6, 24 to 26, which talks about God being with you when you're in a group. I talked about face-to-face learning. You know, one of the problems that COVID did for us is it prevented face-to-face. You weren't, remember in the lockdowns, which we now found out were totally unnecessary. Now, as a biologist, I question that because of the way the world works, I should say. So we're locked down. Kids got on Zoom. They went to school on Zoom. They talked to their friends on Zoom. Face-to-face disappeared. And then when we came out of lockdowns, they told us we got to wear these paper masks and these N95s and whatever. Paper masks don't work. And luckily, the ones who made us and forced us to do it have come out and said, yeah, you're right. We kind of made all that up. Probably going down a path which is not good for you as any of us as listeners. The bottom line of it is, when we did come out and we came back face-to-face, we had our faces covered like this. If you can't see the person's face, you can't see their body language. You can't see how they're reacting. And that's an unfortunate thing. And there are still people that go around with masks. Now, if they have to, they have to. I mean, that's fine. I wish they could make a transparent mask that would have allowed oxygen in, kept viruses out, but you could still see each other. Because we can experience God in relationships, just like I mentioned in the other chapter, but face-to-face. I had a parishioner tell me something really insightful, at least I thought it was insightful, and is that he said whenever he met someone new, before he would do any business with them or relationship or friendship, he'd have them over the house for dinner. He said when you're sitting at dinner and people are relaxed, they actually act the way they do. They're not hiding anything. Those masks put up a facade. It's kind of like the Billy Joel song about the stranger. So you want to meet people face to face. You want to be able to look at them and see them. That's part of the deal. When I was teaching presentation skills, one of the things I told all the speakers, the first time you come out in front of a class, or if it's a church and it's a congregation, whatever, do not immediately hide behind a podium or a pulpit or whatever is there. You want to let people see you. Spend about 15 seconds. You don't need very much time so they can see all of you. Why? That's human nature. We want to see the whole person. Then go ahead behind your podium or pulpit and do your thing. That's the way we're triggered. We want to see each other. And when we see each other, we can see God in each other. Imagine coming into a church or a synagogue and you could see the glow of God around people. Because God is with each and every one of us. The question is, can we see and experience God through others? Well, first you have to be able to see and experience God through yourself. So in your prayers, ask God to help you experiencing Him so that you can go out and help others to experience God. I thank you for your blessings to me for listening to this video, and I hope it helps you in some way, shape, or form. And as always, yes, shalom.